Alright. So, going to be working on Skygirl, some animation iclone, and then, you know, if everything works out pretty well, I'll probably just bring in Unreal Engine. But first, let's just get through a couple things. Let me go see what this looks like before I do anything. I'm gonna open up a sparkling water here. There we go. Alright. Ah, that's our physics test from earlier. It's another one, I think. That'll do for now. So let me quickly make a material. And I'll just call it lesson. So yeah, SIGGRAPH is going to start on Monday or something like that. Or they probably have they're probably having something today or tomorrow. So I'll kind of keep an eye on it. I was supposed to, I wanted to go there, but unfortunately, you know, I didn't have. There's a couple things that got in the way, so unfortunately, I wasn't going to be there. So let's talk about materials here, because someone's been wondering about this here, about a couple of things within this material, especially if they want to work with sequencer. So they changed a couple things here for 5.4. You can actually set the base color to whatever you want, and then you can adjust. But for the sake of it, just we're going to do a couple things. If you press 3 and then press left click, you get the color. If you press 1, you get what's called value, what I call value, whatever. Basically, it just kind of sets the number, like 0 to 100 or whatever. It just sets a value here. So a couple things I'm going to do is I'm going to press M and hold, and that's multiply. And now I'm going to set something like, let's do blue. Not that, but I'm going to do something what's called, you know, converting to a parameter. What a parameter is going to do, it's actually going to, you're going to be able to actually edit this when you create a material instance or when you're going to work in the sequencer. So basically, it's just a setting. So by converting to the parameter, we can do color. And then, sorry about my voice there. Yeah, 1 second. And then the other one here, we're going to convert to a parameter and go to value. Here, sorry, my voice is kind of, just 1 second. There we go, much better. Yeah, it was like 90 degrees. I didn't really drink much throughout the day, so my voice is kind of a mess. Anyway, yeah, so I converted it to a parameter called color and value. So I'm going to set up like this. And with this multiply node, we're going to set to emissive and then finally to base color. So now we have our basic setting here. So if I put in basic, like a sphere or something like that, and if I put this in default, so just think right click, convert to parameter, and that's really what you want to do here. So anytime you do that, convert to parameter, it's going to make a setting there. So all right. another sequence, just one of these little dumb things here. 24. So now we go to stack mesh component, and then finally go to our slot material, and it's going to give you our settings here, color and value. So if we go down here, add the value, you could actually change the color here. So let's say I don't want to be, I want to change it here, but I don't want it to be blue. I want it to be like red. And you can actually change the color, so just like this. And you can also adjust the glow. So that's why I set the value. It's at 0, now it's at, you can actually set it to whatever we want. So it's changing color. And then we can set it to black, but we can also set it to green. So that's just something to note here. So anytime you're doing something, especially if you're doing anything with glow or anything like that, when you want to set your mission, just remember to convert this to convert your value. Even you can even do color and set it as your you know, set it as a parameter, and you should be good to go. You know, and if we create a material instance, you can see here, you can actually change the color to whatever you want. So this is pretty useful for like neon or anything with neon lights. So just remember that. That's basically what I'm covering right now. So hopefully that answers your question. Just remember that. Play around with like materials. I know it can be kind of intimidating. These node setups are not as, it's kind of seems intimidating at first, I guess, but once you work with it, you know. Anyway, back to Skygirl here. Let's see here for a moment. So I'm just going to be working on this animation here. So I'm going to fix a couple of things. So obviously, let's make sure that the hands are away. Oops. Probably going to, so with this, what is this image? Let's be like this. that there. Let's come over now. Okay. So let's get the lines here. Yep. Okay. Okay. Hey. Can't. Don't. Just. It's just too yelling. Okay. Let's look at the facial expressions here. I am sorry. Okay, I think that'll work. How? Dang it. Gotta love the crap. There we go. There we go. All right. Hey, so sorry, I'm just tired out. Okay. All right, so let's get into Unreal Engine. Okay. Waiting for that. I should have this project done by the end of the month. Then we can move on to something like Red Strike, or yeah, we can move on to Red Strike. Get that done while I edit this, and that should be that. Hmm. One second. There we go. Sorry about that. Alright, so let's see here. Nah, screw it. Usually, I don't like to add so many cameras, but whatever. Let's duplicate another one. As I need one for the scene here. Okay. Okay. We'll get back to Endgame and everything soon. Should I get something here? Just want to make sure. It's my script. Hold on a second. I'll be back. I gotta look up something quickly. Oh, never mind. Alright, now I was looking for the script here. Yeah, we're pretty close to having this done. Be really nice. Alright, let's try again. Oh, I didn't save that. Alright, so sure she is in the right place. Let's get the camera going. Make sure. I want it to be like this. There we go. Right in the center. Perfect. Nah, let's just do manual. So with this camera, something I want to do as well. So let's stop highlighting this. Oh, yeah, where's the apple explosion? Yeah, turn that off. We're done with that. Where's my apple? Bring that over. So I want it to show up in a certain way. Probably pull it here. And the camera might pull back. So let me just make sure everything is good to go. Yep. She looks over. I want the camera just to pull back. Yeah, but slightly. And just kind of flies. Put the apple like this. Not that, but I also want it to like slowly rotate. Yeah, like rotate like this and this and this. And the apple will fly away. Just like this much there, like this, and like that. So, yep, I want like a really slow. Yeah, you might as well move it over. Oops. Just like that. There we go. Go and like that. But what I want to do as well is focus on her. The apple. Yeah. Back to her. Just like that. Then one more thing I need to do is I have my camera shake. Just want the scene to feel out of the ordinary. Something's off. Just like that. I think this will work pretty well. And that's the thing with the camera when it comes to movements and everything. It's always, when you move the camera, it's always point A to, I like to think point A to point B. Like, what I'm, like, if there's something like if she's looking, see something, and you see the apple, up, something's there. That's Yeah, what can you do? Anyway, I'll make sure everything's saved. Just something I just want to get this project done, so, you know. Alright, let's see. Alright. Looks like it's not going to crash. Looks like that's a good thing. So, yeah, I'm just going to try one more shot here. Well, let me go see if I can render one more shot. Why not? I don't know if I'm able to finish this by the end of the. Well, actually, yeah, I should be because, yeah, 4 days. Yeah, I think I can. And not only that, but we'll do some set design. Do a live stream of set design and probably film something. Hmm. Yeah, we'll see if this renders. Like I kind of have an idea like what to do for cutting and everything. Like it's always like an effect, like one shot affects another, then affects another, and affects another. So I'd know exactly like what shots to go for here. So when it comes to editing, like I know, like oh, hang on a second. Okay, we're good. So yeah, it's just like so shots like this, I'm like I can film pretty quickly, but if there's any talking scenes, it takes me a while to start planning. So there's gonna be a shot where she's like kneeling on the ground, then you see this, and then cuts to her. Help somebody, and then Apple flies, and then we have our monologue. Where it starts one of the fights here. But we'll see. We'll see if I have time. I'm gonna put some effort in tomorrow and try filming a lot of fighting scenes, and then that should be it. To be honest with you, um, yeah. After the fighting scenes, there's gonna be one more scene that we have to do. This one's gonna be kind of a difficult scene, I think. I have to kind of plan out the camera quite a bit. I've done it before, so I know exactly what to do, but it's just going to take quite a bit of planning. I'm probably going to have to get exact coordinates of the character, know what camera I'm going to have to use the same camera. So basically, she's going to be teleported from Scotland to New York City, and it's going to be the same shot. So it's going to have a visual effect, and then she's going to be transported to a different scene. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is taking two shots at the same time, animations get at the same time with the visual effect, and then kind of overlap each other. And then the camera's going to pull out like when she realizes she's in New York City. So that's going to be an interesting scene. But for the most part, this production I would say is about 95% done. I just got to do some fighting scenes quickly, which I do have some of the animations. I have to fix it, but and then her fight scene is going to be worked on. But to be honest, it's just going to be it's not going to be that great. But it's just going to be a really pathetic fight, very one-sided. But yeah, that should do it for tonight. If anyone has any questions, let me know. So anyway, hopefully that helps you guys. Or not, we'll see what happens. So